Wait, F, F, F. Oh, brother. Are we back? We're back. Yeah, I don't even have Vectra. Dude, I need to call the internet provider and said that sorry, I'm not extending my contract with you guys. You guys just are complete shit. Like these guys were okay until they stopped being okay, and it's just a fucking disaster. Oh, I can do this. Well, eat a dick then, I suppose. Yeah, is this going to be that playthrough? Sue me. THXD. Wait, this guy is worth 12 XP? Oh, right, he's worth... Oh, okay, that's actually a good reminder. I should not do that. Okay, serves me right. At least the game punishes me for being a cheesy bitch. Yeah, you get 10 times less XP when the creature doesn't get hostile. When it should. Yeah. That's why I got 112 instead of 120. That was still using Nostrada. Hello, Africa. Yeah, just for anyone who's considering, even considering having Netia, don't. I have Netia right now. I'm having, yeah, and it went to shit. It was okay until it stopped being okay, and I am going to change to orange.
Calm yourself, dear. We must proceed carefully.
Okay, but I do remember these guys hate each other actively, and will try to fight each other actively, so, yeah. Okay, have a better armor monter on. And I'm gonna take your shield too, just in case. You can keep the helmet though. Jaheira, you can keep all the rest. Okay, reform party. It's not the timeline where Dami Mami joins the party. Darl is too low leveled for Lobo Vectra. I had Vectra way back when I was in college. It wasn't great back then. It's probably not great nowadays either, right? Let's be real here. It probably hasn't gotten any better. So I do believe orange is the best alternative I have. Chill touch. This playthrough ain't chill. There's nothing chill about this playthrough. You know what? I should not equip it right like this. Yeah. And I need a sling for Czar. As a matter of fact, I kind of need a sling for this guy too, because he doesn't even have pips and bows right now, so these guys will have to sling out. Meaning I have enough arrows for myself as of now, I do believe. Oh, hello there, Agorshilo. See, I was actually looking for you before I started the stream because I reinstalled Baldur's Gate 1 and apparently I completely forgot how to set it up under CNC draw, and I kind of wasted like 15 minutes trying to do it. And I'm pretty sure maybe, and I was hoping you would show up and maybe you would remember how to do it properly, because I'm still kind of not sure if I even did it properly. Like, is your game during stream also, does your game also look like that during stream? You know? like those black borders and shit, because I completely don't remember if it looked like that when I first streamed it. Absolutely not remember. This is the playthrough I need to study most. It's not enough to just steal your idea. Dude, I am rusty as hell. I haven't played Baldur's Gate in like 5 months. Don't expect much, brother. It may just be that I'll die and then have to go back to Candlekeep. It may be. Okay, I'm not sure if I even can break here. How about I just play it safe? I don't need to do it. Ah shit, could have helped. I think I get full screen, but I share my entire desktop. I think you also have I think your game is also like super wide because you have aspect ratio ticked. So all the portraits, all the sprites, stuff like that look like they are very, very wide. And ultimately, I think Chad decided that they don't want stuff to be extra thick and extra wide. They want the original aspect ratio. So that's the best I could do for now. We had Orange back in Polania and it was working flawlessly. No package drops, no crap, just good state. Yeah, see, this is the opinions I hear all the time about Orange. So that. Wait, I didn't get the antidotes. Is it because my reputation is kind of poop, or I actually needed 17 charisma because the charisma requirements are very, very steep in this game? But yeah, I'm gonna go with Orange. Like Netya just started having severe packet losses, and this is just the worst fucking feeling ever when you play, you know, a competitive shooter, and all of a sudden you start just teleporting around because packet loss. Like there are times when I have like 60% fucking packet loss for like a half a minute or even a minute straight. With I sold the ring, didn't I? I fucking sold the ring. Or did I give her back the ring? I don't remember. Yeah, so like Netya is just going out of the window. No thank you. I lose in the Orange for like a minute once every 2-3 months. That's kinda that's perfectly acceptable. What is unacceptable is that every day, randomly, I can have packet losses. And apparently now when I'm streaming, like I lost the stream connection already once during this stream, and I'm streaming for like I don't know how much, 40 minutes maybe. You guys told me that the stream was dying several times yesterday. Netya is just shitting itself. Absolutely, like their internet is just miserable. Could not recommend it to anyone. Remember the Icewind Dale night where 5 of us spent like 3 hours trying to get OG to run and me and Marsh eventually helped? Yeah, holy fuck, that was so clutch. Like we were all out of ideas and I just randomly decided, you know what? Yeah, let's fucking actually listen to Mean Marge and she kinda solved it. That was just incredible. Yeah. This honestly looks good, there's no problem with it. Okay, if you guys are happy with how it looks, then I'm happy too. You need widescreen mod? See, I opted against it because the widescreen mod, the resolution mods defeat the OG feeling, the OG resolution. I tried it with Baldur's Gate 2 because there was absolutely no other way of doing it, and it was... It just looked like an enhanced edition. So I want this 800 by 600 because I think, or maybe it's 640 by 480. I don't remember. But I want this to look as original as possible. So that's why I kind of opted against it. If you're gonna get fiber, you should be okay. Yeah. It was one of my favorite Twitch experiences, bro. That was amazing. Wait a second, you can now wear a shield. Unless I was dumb. Yeah, I was kind of dumb about it. Can you actually wear a shield? Yes, you can. Okay, so I was kind of dumb about it and sold the shield because I keep on yapping like an idiot. Fully healed. There's no OG feeling anyway while playing on Mother LCD Mother. That's true, but... Well, that's just basically very, very true, but... You know, it's the best we can squeeze out of it. Literally the best we can squeeze out of it. How about I first uncover some map? Monitor and PC, you need to use Pentium 200 and CRT monitor. Bro, I would love to have a CRT monitor. Not that I cannot afford one, it's just that this type of equipment uses a lot of space, which I don't have. I wanted a CRT monitor for like 2 or 3 years straight. Just to play old games on it, because old games were designed for CRT monitors and they objectively... Huh, nothing. And they objectively look better. But, well, no idea where I would keep that you know, heavy-ass monitor. Eat your vegetables. On my plate, there's only room for meat. Dies of the lack of minerals and vitamins.
Greetings!
Hello, Nazga. Welcome. How you doing? Codex Crawl. Maybe one day I'll go back to Blood. Maybe one day. But I will have to, I don't know, do something about some sound files. Like, maybe just straight up cut them out, because I just cannot play Blood. Simply because gargoyles and phantasms. I just cannot stand the audio spam. And these guys do. Did you test how Companions XP work in OGPG? Well, if I were to believe Baldur's Gate fandom or wiki, they don't have particular XP thresholds, they kinda have level thresholds. So, for example, when I'm level 1, rest of the companions will still be level 1. When I'm between level 1 and level 2, or between level 2 and level 3, they will be level 2. And when I'm level 3 up to level 5 or something like that, they get another boost, and they are level 3 as well, something like that. And then there's like a big gap between those, so it's not worth doing. So maybe I'll try my best to get to level 3 and then recruit the rest of a party to check whether this is true or not. And by the way, what is also cool, that when the companions get more XP, their gear actually upgrades. So for example, if Kagan is level 1, he'll get a leather armor, but when you try to recruit him, for example, at like level 5 or level 6 or something like that, he gets a splint mail, so that's also fun. I'm not sure if it works in the same way in Enhanced Edition. Wait a second, is this AI actually trying to have some sort of intelligence and they are going for my backline? Because Wiki says in the Classic Edition games, companions have their levels automatically increased upon joining based on the party's current average level. Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna go to an average of 3. Because after that there's a big gap, and basically I would have to grind way too much for it to be worth it. So I will check if it's actually the case. The cog guzzling gargoyles, yeah, and phantasms screaming on top of their lungs. I don't think I mind any other enemy. Yeah, and any other enemy in Blood when it comes to their sound design is okay, but Gargoyle, the Stone Gargoyle, and Phantasms are just something that I just cannot stand. Absolutely. Maybe the Gil Beasts too, but I guess they die fast enough for me to not care. I wonder if there's a hard cap like in Enhanced Edition 3DK, or kids that return to level 8 and get level 8 companions.
Greetings.
I wouldn't be surprised if the hard cap was like level 6 or something like that. Hello, Random Nick. Hey there. Best gate. Yep, you know it. You know it, brother. Okay, I'm kind of... Yep. See ya. See ya. Nope. I really want the fucking XP from the Umberly Priestess. Okay, now it's daytime, so it may be a little bit better. I believe at night there's a higher chance of bandits spawning. I legit have more hours in this version than in E. Perfectly understandable. Like I do believe original is still better than enhanced. Like, if original had the same quality of life as enhanced edition, so, you know, you could zoom in and zoom out, have the auto loot button, not the auto loot, you know, the for loot button. I would not need anything more. Maybe a little bit better indication of what resistances you have, because apparently original Baldur's Gate 1 is kind of stingy with that. But doesn't have Nira, that's the worst part. But I wouldn't be surprised if there was a mod for Baldur's Gate 1 original that implements EE companions, because why the hell not? Your offer is fair. Yeah, very fair. It kind of will be not that easy to go to level 3 with those two guys taking up the XP, but it's best to get... I would not mind if Zor waited, but it's impossible, unfortunately, and when it comes to your rogues and stuff like that, you kinda really don't want to wait, because, you know, the game will distribute the points for you, and usually the game doesn't really do a good job at it. And also I've read that with higher levels, the game also obviously distributes pips in weapons, and the game does a very shitty job in distributing Montaron's pips. I want him to use bows, but the game fucking doesn't distribute a single point there, so... Have to walk with guys who have a whopping 158 or 315 XP. It's already harder than E. Already. Kill him. See, I just wanted him... I kind of want him in the party. He will probably get chunked eventually. Like, let's be real, he's a necromancer. Ain't no way he's gonna live through all this. But my party will be me, Kagan, those two guys, and Edwin, and Viconia. And actually, if Viconia dies, then we are without a priest. And the only... well, for a long time. Because the only person that kinda can be a replacement is either Faldorn, but... Druid spells in OG are just fucking laughable in my opinion. Okay, besides Entanglement. Entanglement is actually pretty cool in OG Baldur's Gate 1. Or TX. But TX is only in Baldur's Gate City, so, you know, that's a long way from there. Does OG also have 2x damage settings? Yeah. Difficulty. Slider maxed out. It is double damage. Destroy the child. Why would they care about what you want? True. Double this.
You are trespassing on my landhold. Umberly guides my way.
Nope, no casting for you, bitch. Have you ever used the guard option? Yeah, during my first or second playthrough, because I was absolutely curious what it does, and it only made me confused. Now I kind of have an understanding what it does. It basically tells the NPC to guard this area, or maybe guard this NPC, but holy shit, it's just something you never use. It's just kind of an idea that just doesn't really work in practice at all. Can I guard? Yeah, it's like he's actively guarding this guy, meaning I think what it does is that if someone attacks Montoran now, my guy will run at that person or monster. This is probably me telling my party that if anything enters the area, the circle I described, they will start attacking it. It's like a neat idea, but at the same okay, that's an Ankeg. But at the same time, I can do the same shit manually, so, you know. Can he follow you? He can. Why? Okay, that's kind of neat. That's kind of cool, actually. I'm not sure how would I use it. Not sure how that would be useful, but that's kind of a neat feature. As I said, it's neat, but I just failed to find any use for it. Oh shit, really? Like okay, 07 Zar, I suppose. No, juked it. Like I failed to find a use for this feature. Should be told.
Smiles, everyone! Smile!
This is like some great fantasy.
Like Baldur's Gate, especially OG, is not a game where I would let the AI do work for me or any form of, you know, automatization. It is best for me to control every single party member myself. Like I am so used to controlling my party members' actions that I actually never ever used the tactics tab in Dragon Age Origins. I just manually clicked every single action. And I move manually every single party member. I don't even use the actions and conditions. I rarely use them, okay? Maybe not never. I sometimes use them, but they were very, very easy. And some people basically play almost solely with those automatic scripts. Same thing with scripts in Enhanced Edition. I kind of don't use them at all. But best course of action is to practically just disable the scripts. I only use the auto attack. I don't even do that actually. As a matter of fact, I should actually look at their scripts. None. None. Like as I said, I am super used to just clicking everything manually. I completely don't mind it. Casters have none. Yeah, casters using their scripts. I mean, casters casting their spells via the scripts is usually a bad idea. Wait a second. One of you assholes has a flail. Where's the flail? Give me the flail. Okay, it's probably the last guy who had the flail. Yep. Not that I will have any need for the flail, but I can always sell it for a couple of gold pieces. Yeah. Unfortunately, this won't even give me level 2. The next step will be Baragos because that's also a place where I can get a couple of easy experience points. Truth be told, with those two guys in my party, I'm not even sure what will I have to do to get level 3. I might have to settle with level 2. Like, there's ain't much stuff in Nashkel for me to do to get free XP. I could do the guy with the Berserker sword, but I have absolutely no idea where he was. Just don't remember that. I could do the little kid with the doggo. Although I'm an evil party and probably the evil dialogue option is to say him to fuck off, so I'll be losing XP on that. Well, at least I didn't come up with an idea to do a PG2 evil playthrough, because then I would probably have to poison the grove, and poisoning the grove is just so much XP down the drain, it's incredible, and money. Like, I absolutely have no idea what they were thinking when they coded the poisoning the grove quest line. You get absolutely fucking jack shit from the dude that wants you to do that.
Amberly guides my way.
Yes. Of course. Yeah.
XP wise, we are a little closer. Not very close. And it needs to be party average, so every single... So... Well, all of those guys actually need to be level 2 or level 3, so I guess I won't be going to level 3. Okay, there's also the guy who turned himself into a chicken. So that could be potentially 2k XP. And it'll still not be enough. Okay, this is done, this is done. I can go back to Friendly Armin, go to Baraghost, pretty much.
Where to now?
Yeah, some people say that they really like the slower, laid-back tempo of people walking. I don't know, man. Played this game so many times that wouldn't mind them actually
Where to now?
go a little faster, but what can you do?
I'm not allowed to sleep. Our next assailants may just live. I tire. I'll be much more agreeable with rest.
Monter on enemy sided.
Yes.
Another enemy sided. Too bad I completely forgot where stuff is on the map. And you know, randomly going from one location to another is kind of risky because you know ambushes and whatnot. Like I remember what happened to Kagan on my first completed playthrough of Baldur's Gate 1 OG. Is that I wanted to go get Vicky, and I got ambushed by what? Black Talon elites, and then one Black Talon elite permad Kagan with one frost arrow. He did so much freezing damage that he permad Kagan. So, you know, I would prefer to avoid
Fine
stuff
day
like
to you,
that.
sire.
Okay, these are
Such a
way too
fine
loud.
gentleman,
These
wouldn't
are
you
way too
say?
loud. Way too loud.
What do you need?
Of course. Yeah.
So here, Firebeard, Marl, the lady that wants the letter, and that's about it, if I remember correctly. Ain't that much XP, unfortunately, but every single drop is useful. Oh right, and that little guy who wants the sword, but there's that tough little, not little, that the Giga Chad dwarf fighter that's guarding him. And I'm pretty sure I'm too low level to even try to tackle the guy, so that place is sealed off. Silky is probably a gamer, even in original Baldur's Gate 1, would not be surprised if he had mirror images, stuff like that, and I am... Yeah, I'm like 2 magic missiles
Of course. Yeah.
away from seeing Gorion again, so that won't happen either.
Get out. I don't like your type.
You tell him, Marl.
You tell him all. Okay, let's see if I remember the dialogue boss. Hey, still got it.
I got some cheap beer for ya.
Yes.
How would I actually buy that book?
You want some whiskey?
Like when I was young, I just straight up stopped playing the game. I would just, you know, put my party anywhere in the inn and just listen to the music. Like the inn music in any tavern is just so good in Baldur's Gate 1. I just genuinely enjoyed just listening to it, and then that was it for some time.
It's a hard
to find decent folk nowadays. So hard to find decent folk nowadays.
Okay, let's see if I can squeeze an additional 300 gold from him. When I was young, yeah, 3,000 years ago, Gandalf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 4, 5, 6, 27, 28, but I don't know if it... Yeah, those two initial dialogue options counted. Good thing I paused for a little. So that sets me at almost level up scenario. And these two dudes, unfortunately, need a lot more work. Yeah, Silky is out of the picture, I think. I absolutely don't remember what she's capable of doing in the original Baldur's Gate. Ogre Trials, if you're still here, do you remember what Silky's capable of doing? I'm pretty sure she can do, like, invisibility, she can do magic missile, she can do what? Mirror image, and yeah. If she can do more than one magic missile, I am dead. And this guy's automatically dead, even if she sneezes on him. This guy is one magic missile away from dying too, so... Ain't much wiggling room versus Silky for now. I don't think I need to go to Mr. Thunderhammer. Temple. No free XP at the temple, right? Yeah, no free XP at the temple. Let's unlock High Hedge. And at level 2... At level 2 I could do what? At level 2 I could try to... find the guy with the cursed sword. That's a little bit of free XP. I could also... do the chicken guy. And then the demon kid. And that would be all the quote-unquote free XP I could gather. After that, I will actually have to improvise somehow. Get that chicken. Yeah, I will get that chicken eventually when I ding. When we get level 2, yeah. Unfortunately, as I said, I have absolutely no idea where stuff was on the map. I just legitimately don't remember. Okay, High Hedge, but now let's try to go to Nashkel, I suppose. What? What do you mean, what? I just don't know where stuff was on the on the map. Like, I don't remember where the chicken guy was. He's somewhere here, right? The guy with the cursed sword is... Fuck me if I know. Maybe here, maybe here. I have no idea, man. I don't remember. I don't remember that stuff. The demon kid who wants his puppy? Absolutely no idea. Crub? Crub is another place where I can get some easy XP. Absolutely no idea where he was. Don't remember that stuff. Northeast when you go south from High Hedge, I think, yeah. Yeah, I'll just have to ask you guys for coordinates. Couple of months of not playing Baldur's Gate 1. But it wasn't even a couple of months, it was like almost a half a year since I played Baldur's Gate 1, now that I think of it. So, you know, kinda justifiable that I don't remember that stuff. What map do you want? Not yet. I knew that you will be the one to help me, Ziriel, because last time you did exactly the same thing, so I appreciate it.
Destroyer of worlds!
Yeah, I'm absolutely sure that becoming Dev Destroyer of Worlds won't get old pretty soon. Hey, level up. Ooh, okay. Okay, that's pretty big. Well, now I know where I'm gonna get my level 3. Yep, I'm gonna fucking do Basilisk Cheese. I don't care, chat. Free plate mail incoming. Not really. These guys can fuck me up if I'm not mistaken, right? Free plate mail is where Viconia is, and Viconia is in Peldwell. So here. Zero is the OG backseater. It's a very good thing that she is the backseater. Yeah, if you want melee camp in OG, it's almost directly below a high hedge. Good to know, okay. In OG, there's only one Flaming Fist. If you go down the row south, only one? It's not like E where if he gets pissed off, he spawns like additional 2 or 3, because I remember fucking myself over like that. But I don't remember if it was in E or OG. And by the way, want my reputation tag? I know I'm playing evil, but I don't really need to be despised right off the bat. As a matter of fact, I would not like to be despised. I think that is SCS, not OGBG. And my reputation doesn't tank? Oh, well. If that's the case, then I could really use that plate mail, sure. 0 rep loose. Okay, I'm gonna believe you. I'm gonna trust you, Kenshi. BG added the additional 2 fists. Wow, what a great change, Mr. Jonathan. Appreciate it. I just troll and make fun of streamers when they die. Well, good thing I never die on stream, so you never had the opportunity to mock me. Okay, how far from dinging off? Well, here, that's okay, that's... it ain't that tragic. Okay, chat. Remember, OGBG, we roll for HP. Let's see, big money. 21, it's shit. Fuck me, dude, really? Wow. 20 fucking 1 is fucking tragic. How do I even roll 21? I have 19 constitution and I'm a fighter. Hello? Okay, is that even legal to have that low overall? And if yes, then I think I rolled the lowest possible HP. I could. I am rolling 1d10, right? Okay, it's not the lowest, I think. Con 19 gives me how much? Plus to the roll. Praetor Fallen, you're good at this stuff. Explain. 6 of a possible 15. Yeah, you rolled 1 on a d20 again. Fucking hell, of course I did. Of course I did, because, you know, this would have been a little too easy if I rolled at least a little more, right? You can always reload and try it. No, we're not doing that, Zuriel. This is no reload. I'm not a little bitch. I was always doing it before leveling up. You know what was the best thing ever? I mean, best thing ever to cheese in OG Baldur's Gate? Like, OG, the first release before even Sword Coast was released. What you could do is to click level up and then click escape. And then click level up again, and the game would re-roll automatically every single time you click level up. You didn't even need to reload. Only Tales of the Sword Coast actually changed that, so you would have to go the extra mile. +5 and best companions. Yeah, hello SBCubal. Yeah, that's why I was surprised. As I thought, I rolled the lowest fucking outcome possible. So you did as bad as you possibly could. Congrats. Yep. My luck exactly. My luck exactly with the game. And double infinite pods gems scrolls. Well, my first playthrough, I actually showed you guys how to do the potion bug. I think I'm gonna refrain myself from doing the potion bug. Yeah, we were. Hello. In my actual playthrough, he was constantly rolling 1 HP. Wow. No save in inventory. I mean, pause. Yep. Yep. Oh, by the way, this asshole. There is a possibility that this asshole won't even reach double digit HP. If he keeps rolling like I'm rolling, he may fucking end up with 9 HP. At least for the original BG's threshold. With Tales of the Sword Coast, he may, kinda may, go to the whopping 2-digit territory. Oh, I have also a few tricks under my sleeve when it comes to get infinite gold. I just dupe items and then sell them for like I don't know, an outrageous amount of gold, like couple 100,000. I kind of don't want to do that, you know. It would be... Nah, it would defeat the purpose of double damage insane, no reload, blah blah. Zar 6 duel to cleric? Wait, can I actually do that? Wait, I actually could do that. You know that? You know what? If Viconia dies, I may actually end up doing this. Unless I cannot do it. Because this is kinda grayed out. Maybe I need level 2, I don't remember. Who will you get in your party? Edwin, Vicky, Corgain? Exactly. You know, I don't really have much of a wiggling room when it comes to my party composition. You know, if Zar dies, and let's be real here, he will probably 100% die. I may replace him with what? We have Faldorn, but Faldorn is pretty damn useless in Baldur's Gate 1 OG. I can get TX, but TX is so far in the game that I don't think it'll be worth it. I could get Shartil, which sounds like the best option to get another archer, and that's about it. I don't have much wiggling room, as I said. Well, technically at level 7, which is cap for a mage in OG, BG, Proteus, you could cap at 10 HP. If you rolled only once on Zar. Well, thank you, Mr. Actually, for clarification. I'm calling the Corgain, I mean Kagan, and... Yeah, I will have Kagan, like... What else? What else do you want me to get? I am the law. Dude, I kinda want the guy to die, please. Thank you, Zar, for hitting him for that whopping 1 HP. Oh, Monterum taking a break. Shartil 6 duel to thief. Yeah, that would be a very good idea. I did it on my... I think I did that on my very first playthrough. I mean, very first playthrough on stream, not, you know, that I played this for first time. I probably will end up doing this if Zar dies. I probably just gonna take Vicky because archers in this game are just fucking disgusting. Oh, now Zar is chilling. Why did you name your character Ergo Son of Ogre? I will do that on my second attempt. If this attempt fails, the second character will definitely be named after Ogre. Yes. Don't worry about it. What? Kiting? Filthy casual? Yeah. Yeah, you know what's better than kiting? Getting crit and getting one shot on double damage, right? This is the true BG experience. Just getting shit on by double damage and then seeing Garayan again. Jesus, when I think that there won't be Sanjak Dorothy, I'm seriously getting metaphorical boner. Dorothea Sanjak? Oh, I don't think I'm following here. I don't know. Larad, Jesus. No Dorn and OG. Oh, you mean those assholes from Dorn's Quest? Jesus Christ, I almost forgot they exist. Wait, so you will be killing Drizzt? Yeah. But I have to think what type of cheese I will do versus Drizzt, because I showed you guys how to do it via invisible companions blocking him. This time maybe I'll try to think of something else. Not sure what though. Like that tactic was actually pretty effective. Okay, Czar, enemy sighted. Hubble Gobbo, okay, and yeah. Figured. Oh, please. I won't let the Big Temple win that easily. No. No. Big Temple won't win that easily. Bro, really? Wait, what? Oh, right. Actually, I should be doing this. Look, the dude has 12 HP right now. Is Larlock actually secretly OP, chat? How long does this effect last, even? Casting time, throwing, range, duration, instant, blah blah. 10 rounds. Okay, it ain't that much, but you know, you stack one or two, and maybe there's a chance Zar won't die like a bitch. I think I should keep a couple of Larlocks on my casters. Like, that's something I haven't really been doing, because why the hell would you even consider doing that in Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition? Especially not in Baldur's Gate 2, but here? I may have discovered something that may actually save the dude's life. An enemy sighted here, okay. If you only had a thief to scout ahead, you know, with Montaron swapping 50% in stealth, it was actually better than I expected, but still. Like, this area I kind of know where stuff is, so I am not really that worried. Yeah, I'm really pissed off when game devs are forcing on me such shit. I mean, like, the Dorn or Nero encounter and you cannot skip it. Yeah, it's just... Apparently Beamdog thought that their cutscenes are so good that you just have to watch them every single time you play. 10 rounds, 10 Larlogs, plus 40 HP in others. I am going to experiment with Larlogs. Like, if this bozo will roll 1 HP. Like, oh, now he has 8 because the first Larlock has drained. Yeah, I think I'm gonna play around that idea. Use tree shadows? I'm not a tree hugger to use tree shadows. Tree? I'm no tree. I am an ant. Just turn the boats into Zurlak, then kill him at no rep loss. Yeah, that's exactly what I'll do. Wait till he discovers Vampiric Touch? Bro, we're talking about OG BG1 territory. You think I'll have the time to spam Vampiric Touches? I will get level 3 spells like where? Chapter 4, 5, whatever the fuck? I don't know. It'll take me a hot minute. It's not BG2 where I can do that right off the bat, or it's not BG Enhanced Edition where where the XP thresholds are streamlined and I could just easily Basilisk cheese myself solo to 32k XP. Unfortunately, it's a little bit more difficult. It'd be a little bit more difficult, man. And truth be told, even me knowing about Vampiric Touch, I kind of rarely even used that. Probably because I just was lazy and I figured I don't really need it. It'll be nice with like 4 Lorelocks. You can boost Zor's HP enough where he dies in one hit instead of being permanent in one hit. That's already a lot, right? Like, it actually helps a lot.
What now, I wonder?
I mean, thing is that traps happen, fireballs happen, and lightning bolts happen, so I really, as I said, I would be genuinely surprised if this guy survived this entire playthrough. I would really be surprised, but who knows? Maybe he is the chosen one, and he will.
Yes.
Okay, so back to Baraghost.
A simple task.
There's like a ghast, ghoul, and stuff like that. It's not worth even farming. OGBG is like different game. Definitely. OGBG is definitely more difficult, like hands down more difficult. And it has way more atmosphere. Like playing Enhanced Edition or even BG22 or BG Trilogy. Okay, that's it's very rude, mister. That is very, very rude. I'm just gonna do this. By the way, did the guy crit me or something? Kinda curious right now. Yeah, Gibberlink rolled a crit. Okay. Fuck the Flaming Fist, yeah, I know, right? Gibberling Nestle would be funny. I think in the past I nestled to a Gibberling, to a wolf, to a Svart. I nestled to about anything that's low level when I was young. Here. Hey there, T.O. Draven. Hey yo, I'm finally awake again in time for Daryl's stream. You weren't around like 2 days ago where we were finishing Icewind Dale, and I'm not sure if you remember, but you had a character there. You know, that lady with those with that pair of very big personalities. And you were a druid. We did finish this one, that one. Wow, WD-20 without helmet. Yeah, welcome to Double Damage.
I wish I had my own tobacco pipe.
I had a lot of shit to do IRL. Well, I had a lot of shit IRL too, don't worry about it. I wasn't around for like 4 months, so you know. Same, fighting a Gibberlo on can turn bad. Very, very bad. Very, very bad.
Of course.
I wish I had my own tobacco.
You're a godsend. Yeah, and now I will give you the sweet release of death. My shoes. By the way, can you identify it? No. Sailing in to watch that many streams. I'm glad I survived. Really, it was that intense for you? Well, if it was that intense, then I'm also glad that you survived. Almost ding. Let's say almost ding. Yeah, Nash kill time, I suppose. Wasn't Poison Dagger Giga busted in OG? I played around it. First time I did OG on a stream, and sadly it really didn't proc all that much. It may just be that Tales of the Sword Coast nerfed it a little. You know what? Let's go to Thunder Fury and see. Yeah, Zar will roll 4 HP, you believe? Also biting arrows. Any arrow, especially acid arrows, are just fucking disgusting. If I remember correctly, acid arrows in OGBG are +1 and 2 fucking d6 acid damage. Can you imagine? I guess I'm gonna ID it right now. Should I keep this for Viconia? Why would I ever keep this for Viconia? Why would I ever do that? I'm just gonna keep it for now in general, full stop, let's say. Okay, what are you wearing? Okay, so I can get rid of this. Or can I? Yeah, I'm gonna keep this as well because Kagan in the future. Kagan in the future will wear my plate mail because I will wear the Ankek plate. Viconia may use Splint mail. Okay, I'm gonna keep it regardless. Talon Lead, he like a Troak with them. Last time I played on stream, Kagan got permat by 1 arrow from Black Talon Lead, and it was a frost arrow. So yes, these do hurt a lot. True. I'm imagining so hard. Vicky won't hit shit with melee? Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, that's true. But maybe I will need a... No, I won't need a +1 weapon in any emergency case. You know what? Fuck it. Okay, let's see this thing. It's +2. 6 points of damage per round up to a total of 15. Yeah, but it has a saving throw, if I remember correctly. This thing doesn't proc all the time. Otherwise, yeah, this would be the most busted weapon. It's still good, though. But I played around it, and it didn't really proc all that much. So, you know, that's that. Also, no, Montaron will be an archer. It's just, arrows are just so much better in Baldur's Gate 1. It's not even a competition. Arrows are just so much better. Arrows of Ice. 1d6 special, 1d6 cold damage, no save. No save. Busted. Arrows of Biting. 30% of total maximum hit points will be 20 seconds. This is basically the same, save versus dev, but you know, it's BG1 stuff doesn't really save. And acid arrows are 2 fucking d6, and I think no save as well, so yeah. I think it's 100% on hit. I don't think. As I said, I played around it on my first stream, and the effect was kinda not there. I was expecting something really broken, but it just wasn't. Maybe we are all thinking of OGBG, you know, the one that was pre Tales of the Sword Coast. Because this is something I am willing to believe that was the case. Maybe they nerfed it during Tales of the Sword Coast. That would kind of make sense. Small sword? Large sword. OG Baldur's Gate had, in my opinion, better proficiencies. I was never a fan of what Baldur's Gate 2 did with the very, very detailed proficiency system that basically shoehorns you into one particular weapon and that's it. Like, you don't really have a lot of variety when it comes to your weapon usage in Baldur's Gate 2 whatsoever, because, well, if you go with flails, well, you're pretty much hard stuck with flails, right? So that's kind of a bummer. Icewind Dale original is like a bridge between Baldur's Gate 1 and Baldur's Gate 2 because it has a little bit more detailed proficiencies, but still general enough for you to use a couple different weapon types, at least. Oh, he already died. But I do prefer this OG version of proficiencies over Baldur's Gate. I'll take it any day of the week. What else? I very, very much appreciate what Morpheus did with proficiency points when you have some of his tweaks installed along with Tactics Remix. Like, that shit is just so great. By the way, Tactics Remix will definitely be incoming. Not sure when, but I will definitely have to do a Tactics Remix playthrough again. And of course, at some point, inevitably, we will go back to Golem Land and do Improved Anvil. That's definitely something gonna happen, and I just cannot wait, right? And you're over cucumbered. Book, I'm not a nerd. It's not small, it's average. Look, it's not the size, it's the way you use it, okay? Okay. Cries in the corner. Even proficiencies are great, everything is great. Improved Anvil was the one with all the golems. Yes, all the golems and even more golems. Anthology has component to change it. To change the oh yes, the newest version of Anthology has a lot of stuff that implements 3.5 rule set. That is true, but when you have the tweaks from Morpheus, you don't even need to install it. Golems, yep. We will see the promised land of golems at some point where my sanity allows me to play Improved Anvil again. So far, my body is completely not ready for that type of punishment. Damn! I'm eating a kiwi fruit right now, chat, and holy crap is it sour. Good for me, I like sour stuff. But that is a damn sour kiwi. Oh, and it also has a very funny feeling where those little kiwi hair is tickling your throat. And then the kiwi hair is tickling like the other end of you the next day.
Don't touch me. I might catch something.
Do you also bite into a lemon? Of course. I eat kiwi the same way I eat my onion. I just bite into it. Or, you know, for the normies, like you eat an apple. No, but seriously now. No. I mean, I know some people do this. I know that there are people who eat lemon with the zest and all that. I know that people eat kiwi like in its entirety. I know that people even eat apples and they eat the entire fucking thing. They don't care about the seed nest or whatever it's called in English. They just chug the entire thing. They paid for an entire apple, they will eat the entire apple. Remember, all the nutrients are in the skin? Yes, so I've heard. Do you also buy... Damn, that is sour. Yes, every time I get surprised by a lemon and how sour it can get. One day I will find a sweet lemon. I believe. kiwi with the skin. I am not afraid of a little fuzz. Yeah, as I said, it gives you a little tickling sensation in your throat, and then it gives you a little tickling sensation on the way out. Wink, wink. Okay, Praetor Fallen, Ziriel. You know what I'm gonna ask, right? You know what I'm here for. The apple core is so bad. F? What do you mean F? Apple core is so bad, yeah. As I said, that there are people who will eat the entire fruit, regardless of what the fruit is. Like, there are people who will try to make several coffees out of one coffee serving, you know, out of one serving of coffee grinds. They'll just try to add hot water into the coffee grinds that already have been, you know, used just to make more coffee out of it. I legitimately, just out of curiosity, tried it once, and the effect was fucking terrible. It's just a water that looks like you distilled poop in it, and it tastes like, well, poop as well, so there you go. Just press tab, ehehe. Mods, please ban Nazca. Look at the tree, yeah, and you have that 2 shits below the tree. I have 2 shits below the tree. 2 shits below the tree. I don't see 2 shits below a tree. Like small, irregular dots. Zuriel, all I see on the ground is dots. You have to be there we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, got it. Holy fuck, dots. Every single thing here is fucking dots. Thank you nonetheless. Oh, brother. There you go. AC of 7, you're almost invincible. My AC really blows. Oh, by the way, chat, see? Yeah. It's magical in OG.
What now, I wonder?
Streamer's so stupid not pressing tab. Please ban Kenshi as well. You're basically standing there. I got it, I got it. That's what you get for not playing the Beams Gate. Maybe you're right. Maybe Jonathan is secretly watching the stream, absolutely fuming because I refused to play his creation over the OG. And maybe he's the one who made me roll the lowest HP possible on my level 2. I'm so desperate for XP that I'm just gonna abuse Nuber. Daryl keeps moving. Look, it's been a while, okay? I haven't been around for like 4 or 5 months. Give me a break. I'm actually surprised that my throat isn't killing me from all the talking. Okay, there we go. I miss Boof, we all miss Boof. Okay, Edwin will have to wait because I want to test the theory about the level thresholds in OG Baldur's Gate. Okay, let's pretend we're Grey Wolf. Because that's totally what an evil party would do. I fell asleep so often with his voice. See, this is where Boof had conflicting emotions about that stuff, because a lot of people said on stream that they do that, and he like didn't really know what to think of it. Like, he kind of thought that his stream and voice are so boring that people fall asleep over it, but it wasn't the case, of course, right? Yes, I am Grey Wolf. I am totally Grey Wolf. I want to go find a good, clean, airy seal, but I just don't have the heart for it. I am not going to implement that type of stuff. I would feel like I'm just stealing from him, at this point. I know it would be a homage, but no. I was turned to move in bed to watch and fell asleep. Yeah, he had that type of soothing voice. Like I'm just a monotonous mule when it comes to my voice. Chat. Basically, if you want to cosplay Daryl, talking to the microphone.
Welcome to my humble establishment.
Do I need to keep a spare bastard sword? No, not really. No, he's got a beautiful voice. I listened to it even. Oh, yes, he had. A very good voice there, and that motherfucker MV Pollack. I don't even know what happened to MV Pollack. The guy just disappeared. Daryl has a soothing voice too. Guys, stop it. I'm starting to have a little bit of a tent, if you know what I mean, from all those compliments.
What now, I wonder?
I hate when people dislike their voice was supposedly being monotonous. You know what, I kind of stopped thinking about it, but, you know, the very first streams when I rewatched my own VODs because I just was curious what the hell do I sound like and how the hell do I play the game, I inevitably, like every other streamer probably in the world, had the feeling like, what the fuck, is this really how I sound like? Holy shit, how are people even listening to me? You know, that's just the inevitability, I think. Of you hearing your voice for the very first time. Like, I am kind of a-okay with it right now, but at the beginning it was kind of awkward for me. I think most streamers can relate to that. Just look at Future Kanoe. Future Kanoe actually made how to call it?
You do not dream often. You do not dream.
Stand away, citizen.
Please, I need to rest. He made a...
Stand away.
not mark. Okay, let's say he made a trademark out of his voice. Like, the guy just... his monotonous voice mixed with how he tries to cook stuff is just so fucking funny at times. Most dog should take award goes to Daff, obviously. Also, he didn't randomly yell, which is like core part of that experience. I never say it's in vain, but a lot of trust I can just put on your content while going to sleep without fear of suddenly awakening. Well, unless I start playing Tactics Remix or Improved Anvil, then I sometimes baby rate. So, you know, you have a little bit of a chance of me just start fucking yelling at the microphone. There's always a little chance. Shut the fuck up so I can focus on the game better? No, really, I'm not Bogu to thank people for shitting on me, actually. The Gate Oscars. We should give out awards for the end of the year to Gate community. If you guys want to organize such thing, I'll be down for that. For receiving my Oscar for the best Baldur's Gate stream. Okay, it's not gonna happen, isn't it? And I want my lore locks just because I want to interrupt that priestess lady. Apparently I need to go to the carnival to do that. Fucking piece of shit Avnish soldiers. I cannot wait to kill you in Baldur's Gate 2. I think more like the Gate Dundies for any Office watchers. Yeah, and as for any The Office defender, it's not bad. It just gets good after XYZ season, and it actually does. Like, the first 3 seasons of The Office are like not really that funny. I rewatched it. I rewatched The Office like, I don't know, 2-3 years ago. I remember when I first time watched The Office, I thought it's fucking hilarious. Second time I watched The Office, I was like, I watched the first season, I watched the second season, I watched the season 3, and I'm like, okay, we're funny. And then it just starts being better and better and better. So, well, No wonder a lot of people just get turned off by it because it kind of takes time for it to get better. You're evil. You can kill them in BG1. See, I don't want to be that evil to be hunted down by Giga Flaming Fist that'll just end my career preemptively. Is there not a second inn? There is a second inn, but they only serve drinks there. Worst Ascension, most time spent in Spellhold? Yeah. I wonder who will get those awards. What type of streamers do you have in mind? Best Nestle? The Best Nestle is also a competition between Bogo and Dav. Like, you guys are just trying to make up awards for those two guys alone at this point. Or was it only a tavern? Only drinks are served on this in the second one, and there's Volo there. That's about it. It's hilarious. I don't care that all the nerds call it normie. I don't think it's normie. I think it's a absolutely true thing to say that The Office requires a couple of seasons to get better, because if I remember correctly, the first like 3 or maybe even 4 seasons were done in the same manner as UK's version, and apparently it was shit. Then they tried their own humor in the later seasons, and it took off because, well, apparently their humor is just superior to the British humor. Which is understandable, because British humor is basically just Monty Python, and then I don't really know what. I don't consider Mr. Bean to be like peak comedy or anything like that. Sorry, not sorry, but the guy can be funny, but if you have like a roster of 5 faces, and you use those 5 faces all the fucking time during your entire comedy career, I don't think you're that funny, sorry. Bogo and Dev are clip farming Nestle for sure. Yesterday I was like, hold my beers, Gate Bros, and okay, hold my beer means he just died in a hilarious way, right? Didn't he? Yesterday was tragic. I actually haven't seen many of his streams. Maybe I should tune in more often. I didn't realize you could surge on a scroll. That would take me by surprise as well, but dude, you're playing no reload with a wild mage. What do you expect? And truth be told, if we were talking about the funniest wild mage death, it has to be either Deckard Cain turning himself to stone, or Nero summoning an AoE cow, pissing off the entire town and basically killing her run. Okay, Ogre kinda turned invisible for a second. Both of those were good Nestles, very good. Quality Nestles. I didn't really know. Does Taskmaster count as comedy? Taskmaster? Yeah, that's right, bitch. Run. He was imprisoned, didn't have a freedom scroll, so he made a poll to get the scroll with console or not. Of course, Filthy Chat told him that yeah, so he got a scroll. He used Nira to read it, and she wild searched into gems in her pocket. It's kind of a poetic justice. Kind of poetic justice when you try to cheese the game and the game cheeses you back. Morale good again. Okay, I need something more from you guys than 2 crit misses in a row, okay? Okay, Zar missing on a 16, that's always fun. And that's so amazing now, Mr. Upa, if that is even your real name. I have 3k gold. I think I can buy something. Hopefully I won't enter the tent where the dude is, because the dude can fear me and then he can kill me. And I think it's this tent. I think easily getting trapped by the sex doll in Irenicus dungeon and killed by someone was pretty up there. Also Mike Tyson getting trapped by Chair in Underdark was also good. The only reason he consoled in the scroll was because SCS-35 removed freedom from Rybolt? Really, it's kind of dumb. It forces you to not fight liches or any other stuff like that before Spellhold, because what else will you do? Maybe he removed it because people just straight up XP cheesed it. I don't know. I won't be playing SCS ever on this stream, unless really something fantastic happens to SCS. I'm just gonna stick to Tactics Remix and Improved Anvil. I don't see me going back to SCS ever. So the game cheesing back. Yeah, as I said, a little bit of a poetic justice here. Cheat mode console should be banned. That is a proper ethical playing. I mean, my streams aren't ethical, but I'm not gonna sink that low to console and stuff. Away with you, beggar! Okay, which tent is the mage tent, chat? Is it this one? The blue one or the purple one? It's purple on the map. Which one? Because I don't want to go. I don't want to do mage now because I need protection from fear first. The problem is that it increases the level of enemies and gives them spells that you have literally zero counterplay to. But SCS plays fair, don't you remember? Well, it was there in 34 version from what people said. Yeah, that's what I remember. Purple. Okay. So this is probably with the necklace of missiles or something like that. Is very, very valuable, so I should take it. Yeah, basically he got super unlucky, but his MC got imprisoned. Because his MC got imprisoned due to the mods and had literally zero way of removing it. I think cancelling in the scroll was valid. I mean, it kind of sucks where the game throws at you spells where you absolutely have no means of defending yourself from. Right? Like, you get imprisoned in chapter 2, you don't have any freedom scrolls, now what? Well, obviously in normal playthroughs you reload the game, but when you play hardcore, like, it's basically GG. Kinda sucks, right? Oh no, it's the potion seller. I mean, SCS has a weird way of balancing stuff. The prime example for me always will be Beholders. I really don't know why David W. made them so obnoxious to play, to the point where you basically cannot fight them in melee, because what's the point? And it just makes a very boring playthrough. When you fight Beholders, you just summon a bunch of skeletons and later on a Planetar. You go invisible and bada bing bada boom, you fucking did it. It's really not that interesting. Well, dialogue bug.
I've got the best prices this side of Cormier.
I'm really sorry, but if all of you big cojones streamers play no reload, you have to uphold to that rule if you're imprisoned on yourself. If it sometimes depends. If the game just pulls out random bullshit that the game shouldn't, I sometimes don't feel like I sometimes don't feel bad for reloading, especially when it's like buggy interaction. Then come on, like you should be able to reload when shit gets buggy. My issue with it is you remove the skill check from it. Doesn't matter if you play well. The game puts a challenge in front of you with no solution. A little. And there shouldn't be boo 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 boo. This is not fair and boom cheating. Quail would not approve of opening the console. Too bad. Well, too bad Quail isn't present during my streams and never will be present during my streams. I am not a Quailite. Where's the guy that wants to rob me and has a couple of very good potions? All BGatics, I mean, yeah. He kinda started the meme and I'm really surprised this meme isn't dead yet. I'm genuinely surprised that people still talk about those boo 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 ethical stuff. Okay, let's see if this asshole will get away with my gold, actually. And he will. God damn it. God damn it. He got very good potions on him, too.
This way, good sir. Over here.
Rip 100 gold, yeah, I know. I know. I got scammed. Okay, necklace of missiles. That stuff costs a lot. Damn. 2.8k. Well, I sure as hell will have to get used to prices being higher because I'm not playing goody goody two shoes party anymore. So, guess I'm gonna yoink it. And now I don't have money for a protection from petrification. That's not good actually, because there's a chance this guy won't really learn the scroll. I don't have money for genius potions, and this is 12 hours versus 5 turns. That's a big of a difference. Well, I need to farm more gold then. I need to farm more gold because we will do some basilisks. But let's get back to Nashkel before I get completely sidetracked. Let's look at the map too. So, what's the next place I should go? Nashkel Mines? I could go to Nashkel Mines to grab the Wand of Frost and maybe check out the triggers Montaron and Zar have, because eventually they will get pissed off and leave my party, so that's no bueno. After that, yeah, I think it's High Hedge and then maybe Melucamp. And after that, I may be able to assemble my party. Maybe. Hey there, Heba. Daryl, did you ever get into Neverwinter games? I finished the original campaign for Neverwinter Nights like 2 times in my life. Never gotten into the expansions. Probably not the smartest idea, because apparently they were better. I played Neverwinter Nights 2 once, and like 2/3 of the game I stopped playing. I don't really remember why. I think I thought that the plot was getting a little boring. So that's my entire experience with Neverwinter. I know that people absolutely love Neverwinter Nights modules, like, you know, fan-made stuff and mods and shit like that. It makes the game way better. Like, you have like a bazillion races to choose, bazillion classes, etc, etc. Like, I never really gotten into that thing, truth be told. But I thought that the 3rd edition rules are pretty cool, actually. I thought that 3rd edition rules are pretty cool. Oh no 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 no, Zar, you're not going into the front line. Wonder Frost is one of the three. Yes, 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 yes. This one I remember. This one I remember. Chat, should I pick up the skull already and not use a fresh one, or should we actually use fresh skulls? What are your thoughts? Old, moldy skull versus a fresh skull. I feel like I've been streaming for like 5 hours, but obviously I haven't. And at the same time, I feel like I haven't done jack shit within the game. I don't know. Maybe it's because Baldur's Gate 1 is just slower. I don't really like Montaron being bitten by a wolf actually. Yeah. -2, but a wolf can one-shot him. Let's not try to do that, actually. Fresh Skull is Death Cope. Yeah, it's just a meme. I don't know a fuck about Fresh Skulls, to be honest. And by the way, it's not... yes, it's a meme we just came up with. It's Death Boof. Everyone just wrote that meme. I don't give a crap either. Did I even pick up the skull? Yeah, I have the skull, so I don't need to worry about it. Like, last time I wanted a skull and I could not find a single fucking skeleton for like 10 minutes, so it's better to grab it now than wait for it. BG1 is only slow until you're in a fight where something goes terribly wrong. Yeah, exactly. Then it feels fast-paced as fuck. Oh, I need to go down. This is definitely not the place. I mean, everything is slow and fun until you get hit by something on double damage, and then you shit your pants. You know what? It's actually a good thing that I finished this Icewind Dale run, because even one stream of Icewind Dale made me more comfortable with, you know, micromanagement and the clickety clicks. Yeah, I feel like I did it was a good decision to finish Icewind Dale before OG Baldur's Gate, and after OG Baldur's Gate, maybe I'll summon the courage to play Tactics Remix, but damn, that'll be very, very difficult for me to get into. And I want to stream something else. I unironically kind of wanted to stream Gothic. Or even Baldur's Gate 3, but... maybe I'll just do variety like any other normal streamer does. Like, one day I'll do this, second day I'll do that, because... yeah, otherwise, just like... I won't be able to satisfy everyone if I just stream one game at a time. Do it. I know there are some Gothic nerds that will absolutely love me watch playing Gothic, and I will play Othello mode because the new patch came out. That's why I'm considering it. Give us Gothic or give us Death? Hopefully it'll be actually Gothic. I don't want to nestle here. Okay, you guys surely are very close. 1 XP. 1 XP point. 29. Okay, yeah, we are very close. The only person you need to satisfy is yourself, blah 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 blah, but at the same time, if nobody watches, why am I even streaming? Like, the whole fun of streaming is a bunch of people gathering and we can have a fun conversation. Or, you know, have some laughs or whatever. Like, if I'm gonna stream to basically myself, I may as well stream, not stream at all. You know, that there's like a balance to this thing. But yeah, I totally catch your opinion here. Like, streaming something that you absolutely do not enjoy also is not fun. But streaming to basically zero audience is also not fun. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. 13 out of 21. Montaron dinged, those guys dinged, okay. Try to satisfy your viewers? Who are you and what have you done with the real Daryl? Shut up. The only thing I do on this stream is try to appeal to you. Okay, he's a multi-class, okay, but he also rolled the lowest fucking possible roll. Jesus Christ. Who cursed my playthrough? I don't know, I either blame Jonathan Beamdog or I blame Bogu. Who cursed my playthrough, okay? No, it should be the other way around. Body painting stream when then? Don't tempt me, Frodo. Wait, not pickpockets. Okay, good thing yeah, find traps. I don't really need to find traps as of now, because traps will come a little later. Open locks. Open locks is what I want. But this is the chicken and egg scenario. If you started streaming League, nobody would instantly watch. You need to stream for a while for people to come. Yeah, like, you know... there we fucking go. Before I start shitting on those rolls, I rolled 3 times in a row the minimal value. Me, Montaron, and Zar. Good fucking job, guys. But back to the streaming thing. Yeah, like, you know... I didn't have much viewers at the very first time, so yes, the more you put yourself out, the more you stream, the more the potential you will gather more people. Sure, but yeah, someone is sabotaging this playthrough. 3 of those mukes rolled nat 1s during level ups. Fucking 5 HPs are. Karmic dice on, shit dice on.
Done and done. Simple task. It'll be much more agreeable with rest.
Daryl streaming League of Legends and ranting how he knows too while doing it. Instant 500 viewers. Fortunately, I don't play League of Legends, and I haven't been playing League of Legends for like 14 years. This game is absolute cancer. If I were to go back to World of Warcraft, I would know a thing or two about World of Warcraft, and I would probably be a World of Warcraft streamer. Much to your disdain, but, well... You didn't manifest hard. Yeah, fuck you, Praetor Fallen, for not manifesting max HP rolls. What side are you on? What side are you on, even? A doggo is 120? I thought a doggo was 65. Of course, League of Legends cancer. It was always... Yeah. I mean, it was fun, but when you play with random people who just shit talk all the time, I don't know. It's very frustrating, especially when you want to climb the ladder. The game ain't cancer, the players are... Well, kinda the community makes the game in a way, doesn't it? Like, I don't think you want to play League of Legends versus bots, so, you know, that's that. In the future where we have teleporters, I should be legally allowed to teleport next to a teammate's house with shit tucked me and fisting him. How many times, guys and gals, did you feel the urge to punch someone through the monitor? Like, straight up. How many times have you wished for that thing to come true, just to fucking choke someone to death on the second side of the monitor? Because I sure as hell felt like doing it multiple times in my life. Don't need League for that. In general, it wasn't even over League of Legends. It was just, you know, any online game or any conversation online with just the biggest dumbass in the world. I think we all were in such scenarios at some point. Okay, and by the way, this place kinda scares me because I remember OG Baldur's Gate had a little bug where the Golems were initially hostile towards you before you talked to Talanther. And one bitch slap from a Golem sends me back to Candlekeep. I explode, these two assholes explode too. Okay, let's do it fast. I had scenarios in the past where I just rolled bad RNG and the Golem was somewhere there, instantly hostile towards me. Okay, now we're good. You know what, chat? We haven't done a prediction in such a long time. Not that predictions are even a thing anymore, but you know, let's do a prediction if Melicamp lives. By the way, I don't even remember how do you even do predictions? Prediction. Start prediction? Okay, let's do it like this. You guys have 2 minutes. And I gonna take a piss, if that's how it is.
Da 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 da.
Thank you for the Bisogushwas. My peeing experience was that much more epic because of that. Okay. Okay, we have some doubters, we have some believers. Hello, Volshrine. Nice to see some BG content, yeah, I know. Hey there, Fixer. How you doing? Enter the stream of a piss break? Yeah, you entered in the best time possible, my man. Or make the outcome RNG would give 1k regardless. Well, it's either all or nothing. Morrowind? Well, Elder Scrolls in general. Elder Scrolls in general. Hello, M32P. And J Libertine. Blah blah blah. Is there nothing we can do? Okay, I need to. Okay, because. Hello again. So you have the need. Okay, let's see, chat. The moment of truth. Back to playing good name. No disrespect to Icewind Dale, but I. Hey, 2k XP. Icewind Dale, but I find it pretty lackluster. It's something as I was young, I even preferred over Baldur's Gate, but now, yeah, Baldur's Gate is just better. Like, it's not really a conversation anymore. Icewind Dale is fun though to visit from time to time, and I specifically wanted OG because, well, OG is kind of different than Enhanced Edition. Still, I don't think I'm gonna revisit OG anymore. The next thing I will do with Icewind Dale in the future is I'm gonna either play Icewind Dale 2, the Enhanced Edition mod, or I will just play Morpheus's Tactics remix. I have a question to Daryl and to the chat. Is there any mod that makes thief traps balanced and or fun? Only thing that comes to my mind, and I don't even know if it changes traps, is rogue rebalancing, but maybe rest of the chat will know the answer a little bit better. Icewind Dale with Tactics 3 would be awesome. Yeah, it's on my list. It's definitely on my list. See this? Look, 1d6 plus 1. 2d6, no save. Acid arrows are so broken, it's disgusting. Bolts, 1d8, 4d4. Save plus versus breath for half. That's not really that bad, but bows are just that much better. Like, I don't see a point in me trying to make Montoron a crossbow user, even though crossbow speed is good, nothing wrong with that, but just bows are better straight up. Like, you want to have a marksman in your party, and that's about it. A bowman, to be precise. Okay, did I took the XP? I did. How are we looking? Close. Close. So, I will need to find the guy with the cursed sword, I feel. And then do the boy with the doggo, and then maybe I'll hit level 3. Not really? Why not get Viconia early? I'm trying to check if OG Baldur's Gate leveling thresholds stated in the BG Wiki are true, so apparently the game has like a bracket, XP bracket, when you're between level 3 and 4, the companions will be somewhere around 3 and 4. And when you're around level 5 and higher, they will go to the higher level as well. I want to check it out, if that's true. I know that it's my average party level, so every one of those guys will have to average me a level of 3 in order for that to work. So I'm trying to work towards that. I'm trying for all of those guys to get to level 3 to see if my companions will get to level 3 as well, basically. Organizing doing nothing to traps? Oh, then I'm out of ideas. If rogue rebalancing doesn't do anything to traps, then I'm out of ideas. I don't really play that many rogues. Okay, where is the guy with the cursed sword, Chad? Because I would like to know this. I need to go to the carnival. You can't throw traps with Bounty Hunter. It nerfed, yeah, because traps absolutely. Okay, some traps needed a nerf, but Bounty Hunter definitely didn't need a fucking nerf. The only thing I ever used for from rogue rebalancing is the Chosen of Cyric. I went through all the changes and I don't really like them. Traps are just too cheesy. How do you make them balance? Well, Booth kind of made them ethical. So what he did, he used traps only when combat started. He didn't pre-trap stuff. Something I don't really have a problem with when I feel like doing it. So traps are reworked, but still can only use them when not in danger, and you can spam 7 of them in one place for perfect balance? Basically. Apparently, yes. I think it's like based on zip, although only notable difference for Karelak for level is starting HP. I think Vinconia level 4 is 20 HP, which is pretty bad rolls. Well, we all had the shittiest rolls possible on our level 2. I rolled a 1, he rolled a 1, and Zor rolled a 1, so Vicky will feel just at home with those shitty rolls. No, it's 8. Oh, even worse. Great. Probably better to get her early. Just for the sake of seeing if it works, I'm gonna push to level 3. Usually it's better to just get your party started right away, I know, but I just want to check if it's true. If you know any form of optimization, level optimization in BG1 is even possible. Seems like I'll have to buy a couple of projectiles. I kinda messed up, I should have started with bow. Yes, chat, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna be like that. What can you do? There. She caught up with me. Hehehe, interrupt your cast. Okay, so those were the 2 hold persons she had. Now she should be just... Now she should be free. Holy fuck, 650 for that. That's kinda a lot. Okay, thanks for information. Well, I need to come up with something new for improved Anvil traps then. Wish me luck. Yeah, you'll need it because I sure as hell don't really know what to do with those. Like maybe you can take inspiration from actually other games, because I'm sure as hell you won't allow, because it's improved Anvil, you won't allow trap usage outside of combat, probably. It would be too cheesy for improved Anvil standards, so maybe make traps only usable in combat. So for example, you'll have to kite either have your rogue be outside of enemy vision during combat and then kite the enemies in the set traps, something like that. That's kind of the only thing I can come up with. And then when it comes to the trap effects, well, that's something you have to figure out yourself. Wow, BG1 of the original resolution. Yep, exactly, Amaray. It's as OG as it can get. No mods installed, no tweaks, no patches. As OG it can get. With Tales of the Sword Coast, that is. Okay, but chat, I will need your help because I would like to do 3 things actually. I thought of the third one. I need to know the location of the guy with the Berserker sword. I need the location of the demon with the doggo. And I need the location of the guy who's dying. The location where there's the fire resist ring. Because these are the only 3 places where I can get somewhat free XP to get to level 3 for now. So it would be nice to knock these ones off, but unfortunately my memory is so blurry I have absolutely no idea what that was. So I'm counting on you to just navigate me through all that map mambo jumbo. Windows 95, yes, and a CRT monitor.
Greetings!
Greetings! Hello, Zeppelin. Hello. What party composition are you planning? Well, I don't really have much choice here. Because, as the description says, it's all evil party companions, so I'll just gonna bring Kagan with me, because, you know, tanky dwarf. I will get Viconia, because she's basically the only early game evil cleric I can get, and Edwin, because, you know, Edwin. You cannot go wrong with Edwin. This guy, I am fairly certain he will have a fatal accident at some point, and I think I'm gonna replace him with Shartil. Because archers, as we already established in Baldur's Gate 1, are fucking broken. 100% to take Tornan Bay. Unfortunately, we won't be able to find Beamdog companions, the best companions. Why Kagan is still not in the party? I'm trying to go to level 3 to see if Baldur's Gate wiki is true about how XP thresholds work in OG. Well, Nuber is here. I already did Nuber. I am missing only those 3 things I told you, chat, about. And I would really appreciate your help here, because, you know, just randomly going from location to location will definitely end up in someone dying because I can roll an Ogre Mage, and that's basically fucking GG then. Or I'll just roll bandits and someone will get an arrow to the knee. TX? TX is in Baldur's Gate City, man. It's a long way from there. Yeah. Okay, this is where the doggo is, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this should be where the doggo is. And I remember, if I remember correctly, somewhere here is Sendai. I remember going a little too deep into the map last time I played. And I had to run for my life. Oh, yeah. Here it... Wow, holy fuck, first try. First try, chat. There we go. People do Basilisk? I could do Basilisk right now, true. If I will need to do it, I will do it. I'm planning on doing Basilisk actually after I gather my entire party, but if there's a need for additional XP, I'm gonna go for it. Even though I don't really remember how good Corax is versus Basilisk. This is OGBG, so, you know, stuff may be vastly different. You can do yeah. Tsar enemy sighted. Okay, this is just Smurfs. Do you get a higher chance of random encounters if you travel to a nearby area several times in a row, or it's better to go straight to a faraway area? I don't think it matters at all. I think it's just pure RNG. I don't think there's something called encounter optimization, otherwise we would be already doing it, every single one of us. I don't think such a thing exists, unfortunately.
What need ye dead? Sleep lightly, taskmaster.
See, this is exactly what happened last time. I went too deep, and I had to run for my life. So the doggo is like somewhere here. Right? I always have issues with this quest. I don't know why. I literally never was able to do it first try. I always have to walk back and forth this forest like a dumbass before the doggo is spawned. Monteron with a sling, well... These are his proficiencies, right? Wait a second, missile weapons are not slings? If not, then I was just playing the fucking game wrong. There is no halfling sling bonus in OGVG. Missile weapons aren't slings? Wait a second. No, they are. I just gave him a sling early on because it was the cheapest thing. I could give him a crossbow, sure, but yeah. Cursor should be one area up. And 2 to the left from Nashkill. One area, okay, that's good. Thank you, Volschwein. Okay, but where is the doggo? Like, come on. The doggo is in this small area, and again, I am just unable to find him. I cannot go here. Here is Sendai. So... Doggo is to the right. Well, I kind of been to the right. As I said, I never can never get this quest right on my first try. Go more then. Junjun's still doing a Bazagal? Oh my goodness, poor guy. Okay, how far right do I need to go? He's still further away. I need to watch out for Sendai though. Go, I'm going. Was was the only thing Junjun did during his stream so far is nestle to a Bazagal? Because that's kind of rough. He will be here by the trees. Yeah, but Sendai is by the trees as well, so I'm kind of afraid. I don't have the technology to fight Sendai right now. Enemy sighted. Oh, it's Ruffy, okay. Wait, Ruffy is hostile towards me. Okay, now it's... Okay, that's actually a cool script. See? Monteron... So, the bone works... Not globally, the bone works, like, a companion that approaches Ruffy needs to have the bone. Which makes sense. It's not like a global thing where you obtained an item and it just triggers something where Ruffy is instantly not hostile to you. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. I didn't know about that. Sendai in BG1, and I thought they had overdid it by putting Tristan into the game. Look, if you ever made Tactics Remix for BG1, I would not be surprised if you put actually legitimate Sendai in there. I would not be surprised even. Sendai in BG1? Though maybe you wanted the XP and the sword? Yes. I will go get the cursed guy. By the way, you can kill him. You can kill Albert, but it's very difficult. At least in BG1 OG. Okay, chat. Will I roll 6 HP again? Hey, okay, that's pretty good. Even though I should have that amount of HP more or less in at fucking level 2, not level 3, but okay. And how should I go? Should I go swords? Or should I max out bows? Or you know what? Maybe I should put 3 pips in bows and 3 pips in large swords. And just be as versatile as I can get. Because if I remember correctly, there's not really that much difference between 3 and 4 pips. It's just some bonus to damage and whatnot. Kagan will be my frontliner, so I can focus a little bit more on bows. And by the way, I will abuse the shit out of summons. I'm gonna go with bows. It's different demon in OGBG, right? He looks like an ogre mage in OGBG. And then in Enhanced Edition they changed him to a Tanari. Okay, so these dudes also need to level up. Because I need the average level to be 3. In order for the rest of the companions to level up. According to the wiki, at least. So, Volshvine, you said 1 area up and 1 to the left from Nashkel, so like here. Alrighty then. I thought it was based on your well, according to the wiki, it's the average level of the party. I'm just trying to check out if the wiki is right or not. Though I don't know, I absolutely don't remember either. So I'm just going by the wiki. One area up and 2 to the left from Nashkel. So if I go here, what will happen? That's the ogre mage, isn't it? Oh no, it's just a bear. Okay. Embarrassing. Chat. You get it? You get it? Monteron with the crit. Okay, Zara rolling a 15 and missing. I remember doing hardcore and sometimes I get Zan at level 2 and sometimes level 4 despite being a similar experience. So what you're saying is that the method may be unreliable. Well, it's no harm in checking it out. Okay, Monteron actually doing work here. Uh-huh. Well, I think it's time to hit the old dusty trail then. Yeah. The fuck was that encounter? Random wolf out of nowhere, and this is where the hell am I? Where on earth am I? Is this a Svart village? I think it's the Svart village. Yeah, this is the Svart village, so I kinda messed up. So I need to go from here, I think. Okay, doggo ambush. It's okay. Winter bear combo, yeah, like the winter wolf just came out of nowhere. Holy shit. Diverse friend group. I seems like I don't really understand how ambushes and OGBG work, because I thought it rolls one creature and that's it. Apparently it randomly rolled a second one and decided it'll be a Frost Wolf. Ain't gonna lie, my heart skipped a beat. Okay, how can I... Okay, I can go somehow here, I think, without triggering anything, but you know what? How about I rest? Okay, how about I get ambushed? I mean, it could have been worse. I could have rolled a Ogre Mage. And that would be a very close call. Like, the best advice I have for fighting Ogre Mages is to basically fucking not fight them at all and run. At this early stage, at least, of the game. And I wanted to buy projectiles, but I forgot to buy projectiles, so I'm just running on fumes. Okay, there we go. Oh, shit, why aren't you guys telling me that I need to pay out for the prediction? How do I do that again? How do I do that again? Prediction. Choose outcome. Wow. Doubters. Doubters in shambles. There you go. Another victory royale, yep. Like, imagine not believing in my streams, during my streams. What type of stream do you think that is? You think it's Dav's or Bogu's stream? It's not wise to doubt during my stream. By the way, I wonder what the percentage chance is for Melucamp to get unchickened and to die. Is it just like a straight up 50-50, or the chances are more towards, you know, one certain outcome? I have one pretty cool BG Engine trivia. I was looking for inspirations and found a topic where one user shared a way to bypass 10 APR cap. And the same method allows you to change how many offhand swings you get. The real max APR is actually 100? Okay, that is very interesting. Please hit me. Please hit me with that. If this is possible to be done without, you know, changing too much stuff, I am interested in actually checking it out, just for shits and giggles. I would like to see how the Infinity Engine animations handle someone swinging 100 times in a round. I'm actually super curious about it. And please do not implement this into improved Advil, okay? By the way, I feel like I need to tell you that type of stuff, and I thought I can go... God damn it. Windmill arms, yeah. Be prepared for golems with 50. Yeah, that's why I said don't even try to think about it, okay? So you said it should be this, right? According to what you said, Volshvine, it should be this one.
You have been waylaid by enemies and must defend yourself.
Work. Oh my goodness, they are actually... Wow, these works are actually gamers. They kinda almost outmaneuvered me. They actually are outmaneuvering me. Okay, I think we're fine. Come on, Czar, I believe in you. That was actually lucky. That was actually very lucky. Phew. Dude, this is a miracle this idiot haven't died yet. And I am here, so he should be somewhere here, if I'm not mistaken. Am I actually mistaken? No, it cannot be. Yeah, he's somewhere here. Has to be. Well, shit. He isn't. Okay. Enemy sighted Tasseloy. Am I written? No, it's probably here, right? So I'm level 3. We are whopping 1.5 attacks per round. He's about to hit level 2 in both classes. Only level 2 in both classes? And he... oh my gosh. Okay, we will actually need more XP. I will need the coordinates for that dying guy. That I need to drag his body to friendly Armen. Otherwise it ain't gonna happen. And maybe I will even need to Basilisk Cheese, I don't know. Okay, scout the area ahead. Yet again, Mr. Montaron. Okay, apparently I don't remember where the guy was. So I think that those new attacks won't be an... oh, that's a shame. The real swing animation takes a set number of game ticks and anyone can start all the... yeah... a little bit of a shame because I would be... it must look funny as all hell. It must be... it must have looked funny as all hell, but... oh well. Okay, am I actually at the right place, Wolfsfine? Because I sure as hell don't see any caravan. Would create a couple that shot Trotters ever per round, it looked hilarious. Yeah, but you didn't tell me how to do it. Do I need to like do some Infinity Engine magic in order for it to work? Because if that's the case, then well, I'm kind of too stupid to do that. Adding guns to VG, more or less, right? AK-47 goblin cobbled users. Well, where is that flippin' caravan, man? I'm not even sure if I'm in the right place. Oh, yeah, okay. Here it is. There was a pack of wolves somewhere. A randomly spawned pack of wolves. Would be nice to, like, kind of maneuver. Well, fucking never mind. I already stumbled. Okay, they didn't see me. Sadly, yes, the number of APR is connected to a specific animation INI file. And I file. You can set a creature to have that 50 APR, but if you polymorph it, the APR will disappear until polymorph is removed. Huh. So we can set it to 50 APR, and then I presume you can just improve haste it and it'll have that legendary 100 APR.
You'll feel the sting in my boot if you bother me further.
Oh, by the way, Chad, I don't think I remember the riddle. Was it death or was it war?
Thou hast found me when I alone could not.
Artisan actually uses this method for his archer kit rework. The archer can shoot 2 arrows instead of 1 every first shot of the round. Oh, interesting. So he... For a split moment, he ramps up the APR to ridiculous levels for him to shoot 2 arrows? Is that what you're trying to tell me? And then it goes back to the normal count? I mean, it has to be death, right, chat? It has to be death. Hey.
Must we be so insufferably
Thou hast found
charitable?
me when I
Wait,
alone could
I
not.
am 13 reputation. Okay, that's still fine. 4 HP. Sure. Sure. I still need to gather a little bit more XP though. So this guy need to be thief level 3, I think. So his total level will be a little above 2. This guy needs to level up. So I need to get that Flaming Fist, not Flaming Fist guy. Yeah, that Flaming Fist Deserter. You know, the area where the Flaming Ring is. Flaming Ring. Ring of Fire Protection. I need to go there. No, the 50 APR is just maxed, but you can set any number between 0 and 50 and specify at which point of the round the attack takes place. Oh, and just this way you are at 50 APR, but actually you shoot 100 times around, something like that. I used to think Montaron was holding a big sword, only looking closer it looks like he's holding daggers. Oh, you thought that this is the hilt still, right? Is that what you saw? Yeah, this is definitely a dagger here and a second. Actually, you don't even see a second dagger here. There isn't even a second dagger present here, unless there's like an extended portrait. Soul bows have a hidden ability that replaces your animation with one that has additional attack. A split second after the first one. Infinity Engine is just quirky. Very, very quirky. Apparently. Let's go to Nashville Mines, I don't know. It's a bit complicated. It's a nice way of putting that it's sometimes spaghetti code. But I think old coding just was like that. If you look at the Quake engine, or by extension then Half-Life engine and stuff like that, it's a lot of weird stuff going on there as well. Probably Diablo has some weird engine stuff going on too. It definitely has some interesting uses. Well, you already provided one use with that Artistian's rework. By the way, Wolfsman, do you know where the Flaming Fist guy is? Then I need to transport him to the friendly Armen. That should give me a nice XP boost. Maybe Lacera the Quick will become really quick with her swing at some point. I think I already mentioned it. but you may not remember. Illacera, most of Steel Beast stuff needs a fucking rework, so Illacera is definitely the one, because Illacera is just so goddamn boring. I do remember that on stream I basically killed Illacera with with all those Skeletor warlords or whatever they were, and then I had to wait like 10 rounds of generic skeletal Grand Lord or something like that waves to come one by one. It was boring as hell, just like the Niali fight, you know, where you just kill randomly spawning skeletons for like 5 minutes or 10 minutes straight, and then you get a generic reward. Like, there's a lot of stuff you need to rework.
I'll think you not to disturb my work.
I gotta go, working live and shit. Yeah, I understand. Thanks for stopping by, Fixer. Haven't seen you in a while, so it was nice talking to you. And see you later, I suppose. Yeah, so this is the extent of what I'm willing to do here. Yeah, this is I'm not trying to fight Grey Wolf with that pathetic party composition for now. I actually need Viconia to cast commands on the guy. I think it's somewhere to the right from Nashkel, but not 100% sure. I think I would be... I think I have the same thoughts as you. It was somewhere to the right, yeah. Man, I feel like I haven't done any progress whatsoever with the game. I don't know. Maybe I just got... Maybe I'm just not used to BG1 and especially OG being slower than BG2. I just forgot how it was, because I really don't feel like I've done much as of now. Yet it's been like 3 hours, so I had to do I had to do something, right? And the alley is now completely worked. I hope I'll get some input on the change from the players, as it's the only place where I not only changed the fight, but decided to deepen her character simultaneously. Oh, that's interesting. Well, I kinda have higher hopes from you than from Secret doing his lore and dialogue stuff, you know. I think you know what I mean. I serve the flaming fist. Okay, so here, the Wall of Shame. There we go. Nice. And now the dude. Wait, is Direwolf actually immune? No, it's not, okay. Dreadwolf is immune. Direwolf is probably the one with very, very hectic AI that likes to swap targets. Well, I would like to know if there's more of them. Oh, just one randomly generated Daga, okay. Is this even... No, I think I should go like here. So I'm just wasting my time.
I'll be much more agreeable with rest.
If I'm not allowed to sleep, our next assailants may just live.
And I also forget how far apart stuff is in Baldur's Gate 1. Like, I was wandering for how many hours or even days? 12 hours, okay, it ain't that bad, but I have 19 constitution. Shouldn't I be like in a little better shape than these two guys? I feel like I shouldn't get tired that easily. And by the way, if I remember correctly, there is a constitution threshold where you just cannot get tired, right? Like, was it 20 actually? I have no faith in my writing skills, that's why I don't touch that aspect in general, but Niali had so much potential I decided to risk it. At 20 you get a slowly regeneration, but I don't remember on making you immune to fatigue. Maybe I'm just making stuff up. I never thought of Niali as someone with that much lore potential, actually. You probably mean like her background, her past or something like that. At the same time, I never really thought much about her. Like, she was just an NPC along the way for me, so... Okay. Okay, there they are.
How are you?
So now I need to avoid that flaming fist dude because he'll attack me on sight. I mean, not on sight. He'll attack me if I refuse to give the guy over. I hope you will change your view on her when you get to that point in a year or so. You think my improved Anvil playthrough will be that far into the future? Maybe you're right. Especially if Chronicles of Myrtana will actually be released this year. Like, I may as well convert to a full Gothic streamer. If Chronicles of Myrtana 2.0 will deliver. And as I said, I trust you. I'll see your how creative you went with her. Why not? Okay, hopefully no ambushes, because that's a far, far way up. Basically across the entire map.
You have been waylaid by enemies and must defend yourself.
Was not. Wait a second. No pause. Okay, it's already hit. Ribzar. Was nice seeing you, guy. Holy. Yeah, this ambush is just fucking evil. This ambush is just pure fucking evil. Ah, Big Temple. Big Temple strikes again. Like, if Czar actually managed, if Czar managed to live through that, I would start believing in miracles. But like, come on, ain't no way. We are still low level, so like Czar should not be minus 800. He should be like minus 400. So still not that tragic, but this will occur more and more from now on, I think. Unfortunately, Czar will cost my party a lot of money.
You are welcome here in Garl Glitter Gold Sight.
Oh, by the way, I wonder if Czar got any XP out of that. I really wonder. Oh, by the way, lady, where are you going? I need to resurrect a dead body. Okay, time to sleep. Good luck and have fun. Thank you for stopping by, Volschwein. Thank you also for a little sneak peek into your creative input on Improved Anvil. Looking forward more and more to it. By the way, I think I should go to High Hedge at some point, buy myself a couple of scrolls. I'll actually have to go... No, I'm gonna do it when I recruit Edwin. Then I'm gonna go buy a couple of potions. That's probably better. Potions, scrolls. Because these guys will have to have a scribing session at some point. How much for a genius pod, by the way? Hopefully you do have one. 426, so I can afford like, not even 4. No, I can afford 4. So like 2 for Czar, 2 for Edwin. And I'll be, well, kind of broke after that. Oh, it's after midnight already. Yeah, I suppose I'm gonna... Maybe I'm gonna be calling it a day too, but I would really like... Yeah, he didn't get the... I don't think he got the XP. Oh, that's a shame. I would really like to gather my entire party before we call it a stream, so maybe I shall push it a little further. What else can I do for free XP? I can do Krub and Morl, but as you guys already noticed, I have absolutely no memory of where stuff was, so... If any of you good people are still here listening to me, would really appreciate your help on where these two are. You know, the Dryad and stuff like that. Would be nice to get that one down. That would be a little bit more XP. Oh, I wanted to buy projectiles. Bring the priestess's bow. I already did that. I already did those, you know, most common things we do to optimize XP. So now I'm just trying to scrape the bottom of the barrel to get it as much as I can to hit level 3 and finally gather my party. So the one of the very few things that comes to my mind that can be potentially not dangerous is Krub. And it's not like it will give me that much XP, but still better than nothing, right? You got the staples done? Yeah, that was the very first things I did. Obviously. I may not remember much, but I remember definitely. I remember what the obvious stuff. I mean, if everything fails, I can just do a couple of basilisks, but that's like my last resort. Yeah, where's Zuriel and Praetor Fallen or other people when I need them to tell me where to go? Abandoned me. That's the very first time I see people getting out of the friendly army. Like, where's this lady going? Doesn't she know that it's a little bit dangerous there? There are hobgoblins out there. What else can I do that is somewhat free? Well, all that comes to my mind is fucking Krub. But beats me where these guys are. Like, do I need to Google it out? I'm gonna do it. Dryad of the Cloud Peaks. Okay, so it's Cloud Peaks, so it already gives me an idea where it is. Well, it doesn't show me on the map, but Cloud Peaks are here. I think. So that already is a cue. To know, I never min-max BG1. Well, I kinda have to right now. And I also have to think about whether I want to do what I want to clear. Like last time I did a full clear of Duralax Tower, including the fight with the demon knight and the dragon cult. Like everything was done. I ditched Magoo Island and I ditched Doggo Island, so maybe this time around I'll at least do Mage Island. Pretty sure I won't even touch Doggos because I just hate this place. I will have to think whether I want to do Duralax again or not. It kinda takes a while. And it's super fucking dangerous. Like, I lost 3 people permanently there, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, by the way, Nazga, you didn't hear. Still playing PD2, and I finally dropped the Stone of Jordan, and the cube took it, because of course it did. Okay, here's the Duralax Tower. So maybe here's Krub. No, this is the place with the undead. Maybe I don't really remember what Cloud Peaks was. Shoot. Justice Corridors intended, yeah, I know.
If I'm not allowed to sleep, our next assailants may just live.
You know what, maybe I need to... No, graphics. Yeah, I know... Shit. Cloud Peaks? Oh, this is something that I... Oh, but... Thanks, game. I want it to be a little bit bigger. This thing? Doesn't really show me anything, like, seems like the JPEGs are just kinda dead. This thing? Duralax Tower. It doesn't really tell me if this is the Cloud Peaks or not. Area. Well, I actually can do it by the area code. Can I now? Cloud Peaks BG1. What area is this? I don't want Cloud Peaks BG1 just like that. You can click locations on Doodly. What is Doodly? Okay, I don't see the area code, unfortunately. Area of Dryad Falls. Blah, blah. I don't see the area code for this place. Oh yes, 255200. 5200. 500, 55. 5200 is here. Okay. Okay, so I'm just completely going in the wrong direction. Dude, Layville? This is the very first time I hear of this this thing. So it's here. It's here. Okay. Well, I did it my way. Not the most efficient way, but I did it. Agent BG site? Wow, I'm quite surprised I haven't heard of it then. I'm around the game from ever since 1999, and that's the very first time I hear of this website. Interesting. Oh, and after that, I could kill the polar bear, maybe? Oh, the polar bear is kind of risky. Ancient BG website, forgotten. Thanks for linking that. I'll actually check it out after the stream. 16 hours. Okay, I think I need to rest. Wow, I got a rest off. Amazing.
Hardly worth my time.
A simple task.
Yes.
By the way, look how enormous this wolf is. The guy is basically taller than me. It just hit me. Throughout all the decades of playing Baldur's Gate, it just hit me how ginormous these guys are. Okay, this is also the place with the girl with the kitty cat, like the waterfall? Or am I misremembering? Okay, but where exactly is the waterfall? Where's the tree, I mean? Shit, I don't see it here. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's not even this location, I'm just... Well, at least there's the girl with the kitty cat here. Oh, no, 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 no. This is the tree, this is the tree. Okay, we're in it. Only the basest of villains would take advantage of Jankelbor's spirit. You know, I know I'm playing a totally evil party and I should join those guys, but... Actually, maybe I should join those guys. Played with John so many times, still remember maps, yeah. Maybe I should actually join those. I wonder what the outcome is. I don't think I've ever I don't think I ever did that. What is the outcome? It doesn't tell me. Quest. So possible rewards are 500 XP out of doubt. Potion of heal reputation if you ask for payment. 300 XP HP if you discipline. Other rules include alternately side with the thugs and the Dryad turns hostile. Kill her for 975 XP. Antidote and potion of healing, both as well as a dagger, but suffer a major loss to reputation. Dude, I am killing the Dryad. Sorry, lady, I won't be enticed by your thoughterry. I have decided. Let's do this, big fella. This is about the very first time I'm doing it, chat, by the way. There we go, and Montaron lives. Oh, by the way, these guys are going. Maybe I can kill Krub in the process. No? No. How's my reputation? Yeah, but I'm evil. I actually did what I should have been doing evil things. So that's very in line with my playthrough. We're gonna be rich. Yep. Actually, that was kind of worth it. Maybe I should start doing it on a regular basis. Like, basically, the Dryad quest seems to be the safest way of decreasing your reputation if you're too high. I need to take a mental note here to remember. Are you fucking for real? 1 HP. He got 1 HP, chat. This playthrough will be definitely something. Like, ah, boy. Yeah, I will be actually genuinely surprised if we make it first try. Not with those HP rolls. We won't. Oh, and by the way, chat, this is not the location where the fastest dart slinger in the Wild West is, right? I think this place wasn't that jam-packed with content. Okay, this is the dead cat. He won't go that far to get level 3 fighter, no. Zar is very close. Okay, 205 XP to level 3, that's good. That's Sendai map? No, it's not Sendai map. Definitely not Sendai map. We already been to Sendai map. Link to the map, well, actually you're right. You're actually large little Africa. I should use it. Wait a second, I've been to this website. I've been to this website actually. Oh, I see how it works. Holy shit, this website is amazing. Bro, where was this? Where I needed it? Okay, so yeah, it is Sendai map. Okay, so I understand what you wanted to say now. I understand what you wanted to say now. Yeah, this is so cool. Where was that map through all the years of me suffering by not knowing where to go? Holy shit, I need to actually bookmark this one. Yeah, this will be most helpful. 100%. Oh, wait a second. I think here there's a chance of a random winter wolf spawning. I think I had such encounter with a random winter wolf here. I'm surprised it's still up. I'm very happy it's still up. Okay, so this is the kitty cat lady, and I think I told Zuriel I will yell at the lady for killing the cat, so let's do this. Oh, I can't yell at her, and it's just 200 XP. Wow, that's not much. That ain't much. I still need to kill some random enemies, it seems. Okay. I need to kill a couple of cannon fodder enemies for Zar to hit level 3, and then I'm just gonna assemble my party. But actually, my shit. See, I think, you know what? Never mind. Never mind. Maybe I'm overthinking stuff. Never mind. Okay, wolves are fine. I need to kill like 5 more wolves. I'm a little out of ideas where to go to get free XP. I could try to kill the ogre, the belt ogre. I haven't done that. I don't have antidotes, do I? I have 1 antidote. I could potentially do the spooters. But the spooters are always risky in OGBG1 because you cannot lure out stuff. So I'll have to fight them all at once in the room, which is not really a good idea. Shouldn't there be like a... Oh, you know what I didn't do, chat? I haven't done the Knoll guy. The Knoll in High Hedge that has the sword. And I think being level 3 is enough to kill the dwarf at the tavern. So I can cash in on that quest. Not that it gives me a lot of XP, but it's still more than well, better than nothing. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna go to High Hedge and kill the Flint and whatnot. Potion of Constitution? Well, that's kinda something that Zar may use, unironically. Okay, didn't... is this just a blank spot on the map? Let's see the web... Oh, I have the website on my laptop. Never mind. Is this really a blank spot? It is really a blank spot, wow. Yeah, it really is a blank spot, okay.
You have been waylaid by enemies and must defend yourself.
Oh, I still have the Knoll Stronghold, but I'll do that when my party is gathered. That should be one of the first things I actually would like to do, because Gloves of Dexterity for, what's his name? Kagan. High Hedge, there's somewhere here.
If I'm not allowed to sleep, our next assailants may just live.
Oh, by the way, is Juju still streaming? Because I would like to return the favor and finally raid him, instead of him raiding me all the time. Ooh, that's quite a big pull. Attack Czar? No, 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 no. You're not going to attack Czar. Don't even think about it. I'm genuinely surprised that OGBG1 had some sort of intelligence in AI. At first I really thought that the AI is just that dominant, never switches targets. That's how I remembered the game. But apparently they have some sort of dynamic target prioritization. At least it tries. He kind of goes back. No, it doesn't. Look. Like, the AI really tries to attack my backline. It doesn't really work well, but I am genuinely surprised they do that. Like, with all honesty, I'm not even sure if Enhanced Edition has that feature, so color me impressed in a way. Shouldn't there be a Flint? Or it's just a random spawn? Oh, no, it's doggos. And Czar leveled up, meaning my job here is done. Well, since I'm here, I can actually buy some scrolls. Why the heck not? Okay, I am curious. Will he roll a 1? Oof, oh my goodness, 2 points? The game is too generous. This is just sad to see a single digit HP roll. This is really just sad. Okay, so what spells can I buy from you? And do you have genius pots on top of that? Damn, the reputation hit is just so bad. I am not used to stuff being that expensive, actually. I really am not. Identify I don't need because Edwin will identify about anything. Magic Missile, I'm not sure if Edwin has Magic Missile initially. I have 1 scroll of that. Zara doing a Zan roleplay of those rolls, they are both equally terrible when it comes to that. Sleep? I don't think sleep is... no, I have a sleep scroll, do I? I thought I had. Seems like I don't. Okay, a sleep scroll would be quite good. Sleep scroll would actually be good, so I'm willing to buy one. Yeah, and I'm going to play with Viconia, and she isn't known for a high HP. Dude, look at this. Illusion Phantasm, by the way, but it's not red. Does it mean the guy can scribe it, or just the game doesn't care about showing me what stuff can he scribe and what stuff can he can't? Because I sure as hell will, am going to buy that. I probably should also buy invisibility, shouldn't I? Okay, I think that's... and a shield spell. I think that's enough for now. That should be enough for now. No, yeah, he can't. He can't. It would be too good. Like I don't see the guy surviving the entire playthrough. There's no stone skin in BG1 OG, and this guy cannot scribe mirror image. So he basically has absolutely zero ways of surviving. Like, Czar may as well be the worst mage in Baldur's Gate, full stop. I cannot think of a single class mage that is worse than Czar. I mean. Zen is very good. Czar. Like, I'm gonna go as far as say that Quail is a better mage, because at least he can scribe every single scroll in the game. Czar is just sad. Czar is just a sad character, unfortunately. Genuinely don't know what to do with the guy. How to make him survive long enough. He'll be fine, surely. Friends to get better prices. Oh, that's actually a good idea. Yeah, that could help. That would actually help. Shame that I didn't read that in time. Oh well. I'll have to go a second time there probably when I recruit Edwin, so it's fine. You get Czar straight out of Candlekeep. Yeah. That makes him at least A tier, yeah, surely. Surely it makes him an A tier. I don't know, Necromancer is just not the class you wanna play. What can I say? Like, I cannot think of a single spell outside of Shield that would actually boost his survivability in any way. He cannot use Blur, he cannot use Mirror Image, Stone Skin doesn't exist. Fuck me if I know, like... It's just gonna be difficult. Just gonna be difficult. I can already tell that I will spend a lot of money at Big Temple to resurrect the guy over and over. Having a guy for identifying and casting scrolls if you're not a mage is pretty good in my book. Well, all I need to do is go from here to here to here to here to here and here and get the best mage in the game. Potentially, because I'm not sure how Conjurer is in OGBG1. I don't think he's that great, but okay. So, and the guy has a lot more lore than Czar, so I'm not sure, Ronin. I'm not sure if I'm buying. I'm doing new run with Conquer now. Losing Chaos will suck. Yeah, it kind of will. Even with the OG protection against petrification being second circle magic. Is it second? Wow, it's level 2. It's level 2. I didn't even know that. Signal Manager 6 makes it likely that it's gonna be Czar, enabling you to farm those juicy basilisks. Well, I'm kinda going out of my way to not do it right now. Czar is my comfy early game mage. Well, he's good for basically what you stated. Giving you protection from petrification early game. Maybe identifying some stuff and then you just throw him out. I mean, we'll see. Like, maybe I'm underestimating our friend, but it's like, I'm pretty sure I'm not. Okay guys, I need you to do a little bit more than this. Okay, the only thing that I can think of outside of shield spell that boosts his survivability at least a little bit is exactly what I'm about to do. I'm about to just spam Lorlock, so he has a whopping 11 HP right now for 10 rounds. Unfortunately it can stack, so I'm just gonna end up having a couple of those in my spellbook. See, now he has 15, so maybe he's able to survive.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, ain't no way I'm gonna go to 4K with this guy. To give him level 3, I think is just night time to gather my entire party. Like, before the guy gets to level 3, I'm gonna get level 4. And I feel like that's overkill.
Of course, yeah.
Weird things have been afoot lately. Weird things have been afoot lately.
Well, 500 XP. Sure. Better than nothing. And on that note, I think we're gonna end it. We're gonna assemble our full party next stream. We did. I honestly still feel like I haven't done a lot, but actually, in reality, I have done a lot. Like we gathered some XP. I think that should be enough. And yeah, next stream we'll see if the Baldur's Gate wiki was actually correct, and it will boost the remaining party members that I'll have to gather to a proper level. Okay, let's see. Give me a silky left click for the road. Right click.